once again, this time my friends for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seats. Look around, here's what I found, I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show. Yeehaw!
Hi, good Friday evening. You got Rob and Dave here in South Georgia on the Southern Fried Podcast. Hi there to all you guys and all you people out there at Cornbread Nation. It's our breadheads. We love all you guys.
Hey, Platinum Wins is in Instagram. Welcome, Platinum. We appreciate you. She's always good to comment. And, what's up? We're in studio together. Thanks for being here. And all of you that are coming in on the regular stream. We hope that you're having a great Friday.
Yes.
We have been busy.
Yes, we've been going around everywhere, doing everything, getting in trouble, getting out of trouble. Dave's got to run around with me for a couple of days here. And
pray for me.
I hate to say this, but he drives like an old man.
That's okay. We didn't have a wreck.
Well, it's hard to have a wreck when your vehicle has a walker.
There's no walker in mine.
Oh, we are glad.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, what are you doing there, Michael? We was talking about you earlier today.
We were.
Yeah.
We were.
We were talking about you and Steve and what a cute couple y'all make. No, we didn't do that. We wouldn't do that to y'all.
It's good to be here with y'all. Yeah, we're last night in South Georgia. Be headed back home tomorrow. It's been a very eventful and busy time. We got a lot accomplished. Really about everything we wanted to accomplish for this trip. Future trips will warrant more things to get done, but we got it done, and we are in the same location. Platinum Wins. We are.
Yeah.
It is. It was a first. Well, it was the first the other night for Hump Day News. I think that was. We did it. And this is the second show that we've done that. So it'll be a while before we do it again, but we will do it.
You'll do that?
No, I just copy it. And then what you do is you'll just, just slide over it, copy it. And then, there you go.
Copy.
Then paste it in there.
Okay.
We'll bring you over to the big stage.
Hey, showing me how to do all this stuff.
I'm coaching him a little bit on. We both take care of different things. We engineer different parts of this podcast. So tonight we're both engineers and both hosts and everything else.
I'm still the clickbait, but I've got something I've got to do here.
Yeah, gotta, folks. I want you to hear this now. I want you to hear this. This is a first.
I bet Dave $1 thin dollar that we went to a Animal Rescue Alliance that his granddaughter would not leave without a kitten. And I'm going to have to say I was wrong. It's not my fault. I told her big eyes, live out, he's got a quiver, and she didn't make it quiver.
I don't want the dollar. I just want to hear you say I was wrong.
Well, it's right there.
I don't want the dollar. I don't bet, but it was worth it. It was worth the $100 bill sitting there to hear you say I was wrong.
Wasn't my fault, though.
I might not get you to say he's wrong about biscuits, but I got you to say wrong about that. And I knew I had you. I tried to tell you not to do it.
But she did. She had the cat all snuggled up and everything. Big eyes, lip quivered.
Well, the problem wasn't a problem, but it made it a little more difficult. Was they just happened to have a cat there that's named Coco, which is the name of her dog. But it's like I told her, Coco would not play well with a cat. It would be on. It would be a fight. It wouldn't be fair to the cat. But she went back and petted Coco again.
Well,
and,
there was another story that happened at Animal Rescue Alliance that I'm going to have to share. And Jeremy.
Yes, we do too. And we highlight those animals every week if we can, dog and cat. And we do want them to find homes. So we're certainly for that. But we've already got a rescue, and she has a lot of a lot of issues. She's a great dog, but she doesn't play well she doesn't like adults.
Yeah.
Especially men. She's okay with women. She doesn't like men. And, but she tolerates me. But she's very protective of Kaylee, and another animal it'd be a fight. Wouldn't be good.
So, but I got this story I've got to tell. Okay. And Jeremy's going to be upset, but I got to tell this story. It was amazing.
I was watching.
Oh my gosh. So we have this room full of kittens. Okay. It's an animal rescue, and it's amazing. They're all just covered up and going and wanting to play and get lovings and stuff like that. And me and the director there, we were in there, and Jeremy was in there with us, and he's just kind of standing back over there being all cool and debonair. He's just standing there. Well, we're just loving on the kittens and everything. And one in particular had gotten over in my lap and was just eating it up. And then I went to pet another one. So it crawled over into the director's lap and just getting all eaten up on the thing. And it looked at Josh, and Josh is just standing there. Jeremy. Sorry, I'm bad. I did it again, Jeremy. But anyway, the cat's just sitting there and it looked up at Jeremy, and Jeremy didn't even look at it. He was looking off over here. And all of a sudden, this kitten leaps. All 4 feet, spread eagle. It hits him right on the chest and latches in, claws first, of course. And Jeremy's like, he never touched the cat. He never said anything, but he was just like, and the director was like, oh, let me get that. Oh my gosh. And he never said a word. He didn't blink the entire time.
That's my boy. We just don't have a video of it.
No. Ooh.
He was in there because he had been helping us film. I've put Jeremy to work this week.
He's done a great job.
And he has done a great job. We've needed it. And he's enjoyed it. I mean, he's now become more somewhat of a crew member. We've definitely made him a crew member this weekend. But he went in there, and I went to check on his mom. She didn't feel like coming in. And I was out there checking on her, and then that's when it happened. But I wish I at least saw it.
Oh my gosh, it was the most amazing thing ever.
I went out for a few minutes. Me and him this morning. We don't normally do that. Me and him, it was the first time, and he was telling somebody in the stream about it. He likes telling that story now, though.
Oh, it was amazing. He didn't know what to do. Oh my gosh, absolutely, it was a catapult. Absolutely.
Love it, Michael. Love it.
That was a good one. We'll give you credit on that one. Yeah, it might have been a punt if he'd
They're great folks, and we've got some great video. And the dogs, one of them that we had highlighted months ago, was able to, my granddaughters were playing with the dogs and throwing things, and those the dogs that they brought out, they didn't bring every dog out, but they brought out 2, and we'll highlight those dogs. But they loved it, and so did my granddaughters. And then they petted cats, and so they really enjoyed being there. It was, and we got an education. We never went anywhere. We had to spray the bottom of our feet before we went the door. Yeah. So that was, and they lived. The director was real proud because she comes out and the kiddos are already spraying their feet. She said, "Y'all read the message. Yeah, you actually read the directions." But talking about local Home Depot fostered a stray cat, read it 3 times in one summer. I'm not joking. I believe you. Those things happen. We got some platinum. Some of these cats, and we talked about in the video, which you'll be seeing that come up. We'll get a link too. I know we can't post all the big videos on, but we do break them down into bite size for Instagram. But she talked about some of the cats become barn cats and stuff. Some of them just can't be inside cats anymore. Yeah. So they're needful around a business. They keep the mice away, and they enjoy their domain of being around outdoor things. So down here it's not that cold. It's not like they put them out in the snow. I mean, it does get cold, but people build cat condos and stuff like that for their outlets. And they do keep the mice and the rats down, and they serve a purpose, and they really don't like being petted. They're standoffish, and there's a lot of them like that, and they like being outside. So you're right. They serve a purpose, and they have a home. They know where their food is, and they know where all their stuff is, and they're taken care of.
So
at this facility, it's great. They don't stay in the cages all day. They have a little room they run around with. It's little cages at night, but they have a little area they can go through a little cat door, and it's protected, but they can go outside and get some sunlight and all that, and then go back in. It's great what they do. The dogs were going nuts when we were there. Boy, we started playing with the dogs, and I mean, all the dogs were.
Yes, barking and carrying on, just enjoying everything. They like attention. That's just it. Animal Rescue Alliance, they don't just take animals in and then put them in a cage. I mean, they actually spend time with them. They want to acclimate them to people. They want to have them used to people. They want you to get a good pet. And, it's $110 for cats and $175 for dogs there.
That's really funny, Platinum.
Yes,
that comment cracks me up. Did I see that right? I had to lean in and see it.
Well, she got pregnant 3 times in one summer.
These progressives, I have to sometimes look through the bottom of my lens to see that.
But when you get these animals from Animal Rescue Alliance, they're already fixed. They're already got their shots. They're wormed. They're microchipped. Yeah. All this stuff is taken care of. So when you get a cat or a dog there, you take them home. You don't have to take them to the vet. It's already taken care of. And the value of that alone is way more than 110 or 175. And look, I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there too. If you feel like giving a donation or anything, contact Animal Rescue Alliance. If you want to help, let me find that. I got to find it again. Where's it at?
Right there.
Right there. I'm going to put it up there real quick. Contact. That's your phone number.
They use PayPal on their website. I've used it before. It's an easy process. So
yeah,
they're in need of stuff always. That's the way it goes.
So yes, if you want to donate to help this is an absolute worthy cause. They have staff to pay. They have animals to take care of. They have how many dogs and cats right now?
I don't remember the number, but I think they were pretty close to full.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
So it's quite a bit. But I do have one question. I just wonder if you were wormed and microchipped. In case we lose you, we want to make sure we can find you. Just asking, man. Just asking.
Look, I am wormed. But between the two of us, I'm thinking you're the one that might need the microchip. You get out there on that walker and get turned around.
There ain't no walker.
And Kaylee ain't around. I mean, how are you going to find your way back?
Although Kaylee does like to hold my hand sometimes. Here, Papa, let me help you down the stairs. You're old.
Yeah.
So I let her do it. I don't have any kind of ego like that. It means a lot to her. Oh, I got sick here. One night I couldn't come in the stream. I was feeling bad. Oh, she was my nurse. I'm taking care of Pawpaw. It's all her, She's a good nurse.
Yeah, but see, I was trying to give her advice. I was really going to give her advice on how to take care of you. And then I got the feeling bad. I said, no, the old guy's really sick. And I was going to tell her, if you wait till he's asleep, put his hand in a bowl of warm water or put some shave cream in his hand and tickle his nose.
She would never be able to do that. I'm too light of a sleeper. That doesn't work with me. Mm. My grandchildren always want to know how I know. As parents and grandparents, we're not dumb. It blows their mind how I know stuff. And she's trying to figure out who ratted on her. Like, who told you? It kills her.
You could have.
I said I have spies everywhere.
Yeah, you could really have fun with that. Wait till she gets a boyfriend, then you can really be like, "Oh, he told me about it." She'll dump him.
Now, I told her that I was going to be the one that was sitting behind them on their first time they go to a movie. I'll be sitting right behind them. I said, I won't say nothing unless I need to. She's like, Papa, come on. I'm like, no, I'm that guy.
What if they're holding hands?
It depends on how they're holding hands. No, first date, probably, come on, man. Come on, man.
What if they're sharing popcorn?
That's okay. That's all right.
So if they're holding hands, acting like they're sharing popcorn.
It would just depend. It would depend on the body language of the dude, Kevin would probably slap his head and say, "Stop, Papa's behind us. I can't do it."
Or be like, Papa, he's holding my hand. Make him stop.
Yeah, well, she always says, you don't want to see those big eyes he has. That's what she tells everybody. You don't want to see the big eyes. Yeah, that's it.
He does kind of look like Barney Fife when he gets them big eyes. You know, Barney Fife, him and Marty Feldman, I think had the biggest eyes on TV. They were like, you got to nip it in the bud.
I think anybody that has to get on their kid, their eyes probably get pretty big. They get stretched out. I would say.
Well, I want to throw out there, we have had, y'all just don't realize we have had a busy couple of days here. We got some special shows coming up for y'all.
We got a lot of work to do.
Yes.
We got to get these in a form, get them downloaded, get them a form. We've got pictures. We got there'll be new backgrounds. In fact, we were going to post one up. We have a new front porch background. And we want to say thanks again. If any of those folks are watching that helped us out tonight, you'll be seeing that. We'll do it next week. We're going to have we have a new one. But yeah, we got all that and all the other stuff we got going on. I'm glad I'm off. Of course, for Christmas, we're going to be busy. But and also I'll be working on a new studio on my end. I'm hoping that, well, not hoping. I've said January 1st, going to be doing in the studio, new studio.
Yes.
So baby boy, I've challenged him. We got to have it. So.
And I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all one that's coming up that should be out Monday. We had a very special meeting this evening with people down in Bainbridge and Decatur.
That's why I'm wearing the hat. I'm in that country. We've been seeing the signs all over. We got some really good video, great discussion, pictures, the whole deal. So
for the No Monkey Forum,
we hope to have that up Monday.
Yes, for the No Monkey Forum and No Monkey Business and all that kind of stuff. For they're trying to force the Monkey Forum into Bainbridge and Decatur County. So great discussion. It'll be coming out Monday. We hope y'all tune in for that. It's important. And one of the things we brought out today during this discussion is, and I think it's important for everybody. Hey, William, what are you up to? See you out there. But one of the things that we think is very important for everybody to understand is this is a state issue. If it affects a part of the state, it can affect it economically and everything else. It's going to affect the entire state. So we really want to get the word out on this. It could happen to you in your county too. So.
Yeah, and I want to tell you, Robert set me up, and I'm going to have to pay him back. He set me up and used my boy to do it. He's in trouble. I hadn't been in town even 24 hours. He's already set me up.
What?
Yeah, the tractor, bro. The tractor.
We'll put that one up too.
I'm going to let it go up since y'all went to the all the trouble of taking it, but I knew I should have known. Robert was up to no good. We got to see Michael on the way down. Michael will be coming to see you, buddy. Hope you've had a good few days. It was an honor to see you. I'm glad my grandkids got to be there. But by the way, you were mistaken for Cook tonight.
Oh.
I think that's funny. That's Cook. I said, no. That's not Cook.
That's not Cook.
I don't know if Cook's in here now. He was in the little live that I did this morning, so he checked in. But yeah, I said, no, he's not Cook. No, very different. Had great weather. It was bad weather on the way down. We've had great weather the rest of the time. Been a little cold in the morning, though. I won't lie. For me, a little cold.
Feels good.
Not to me, but it's okay. I'm getting older, I guess. But
yeah,
But my boy, he shook even more step. We've met a lot of great people, and a lot of dog fans. Obviously, we did meet some very passionate Florida State Seminole fans. One at a local restaurant named Betty's. If you are from this area, you know what I'm talking about. In Bainbridge, especially Betty's. Had a great visit with those folks. We even bought some shirts and stuff. Bought some jelly. But that place is fully. It was like a Florida shrine, a Florida Seminole shrine, not Florida, but Florida State shrine. And then we met another gentleman tonight who I don't know if he's in here, but I thought for a minute Robert stepped on a toe there or something. I mean, he let him know real quick he was a Florida State fan. I'm like, Robert, what have you done over there? All of a sudden, I was like broke loose, like, what's going on? A news story, news flash.
He said, if you don't like it, you can get out.
Get out.
I said, I went over and shook his hand. I said, we don't care. You're not in the SEC.
Oh, in the 20s. Yeah, I know. We talked about that. We got to get back and check on things, and my boy's been looking over things, and Coco, but yeah.
So, but we have that special. We've got
well, we've took a lot of video in different locations talking about stuff, a lot of pictures, but we definitely, the two biggest ones is ARA and the monkey farm, and then the olive. We went to the olive fields. We've got a great story. It's all about business and faith and olives. So we have a biblical aspect, business aspect, and then southern accent, and even brings in, the people have came to the country in the right way and make it better. This is a perfect example of that. We'll get these out. We're not going to put them all up the same day. We got to spread them out a little bit. And
we want to give a big shout out.
But we definitely appreciate all those folks. We gave out a lot of cards while we've been here, different people along the way, clerks and people we've met. We have picked up a couple of follows, and we appreciate that. We're growing all the time, and just you being here makes it worthwhile. That's what it's all about. But being on the ground has just made it so much better. But we were taken out to the property, which is not developed, which had been cleared for the monkey facility. We were standing on the ground there. We have video and pictures from that area. So we took advantage of all that. We appreciate our guides that took us out and talked to us. A lot off of camera. Some things we just couldn't put on camera that we talked about. But people are very frustrated here with how things have happened in their own leadership, as much, if not more so, than even the company that wants to come in. There's equal amounts of frustration and even anger, and we understand that. So, but it's been a blessing. Everybody's gave us the right hand of fellowship, and as we knew they would, but they've really opened their door to us and helped us out, and we so appreciate that from the bottom of our heart. When you first start out into something, Rob, and I know early on when we said something, it was like, "You're who and what are you here for?" I mean, it was like we don't get that really much anymore. Once I don't know, our confidence was not the best in the beginning. It's like, we're with this podcast, and would you mind if we talk to you? Now we just go to people, "Hey, we're the Southern Fried Podcast, the Cornbread Nation,"
and they're like, "You're the podcast guys."
Yeah, I was talking to the lady at the hotel. She goes, "I think my brother listens to you guys." So, we meet people now, and we're kind of old hands at it, but people, we've got people we hope that will become followers, and so they would check us out from all different age groups, which is great, young to old like me.
Okay, so I want to throw this up real quick, and I'm not going to do it because we're going to set something up for this, but I really want to, if y'all go to Publix or Winn-Dixie, In this area. I don't know if they have this up there yet.
We'll have to check. I'll check.
Dave's going to check on it. But this is where we went to today, Fresh Press Farms. That's right here in Colquitt, Georgia. So if you see this, and it's olive oil, they actually are growing olives, 100% American made, right here in Colquitt,
South Georgia. It's amazing.
I mean,
and other items, and other products and things are growing, but definitely the first real good. We'll see it in the video. But the first real good crop is coming, and it's great. So we've got all kinds of stuff for you.
Yes.
So we'll let those videos speak for themselves. But when we, you can tell when we're excited that we're like blown away ourselves. We're like little kids, like, wow, we just feel so blessed
because it was so cool.
And we want to bring that to you. It's not about that we were there. We want you to feel that same thing. We want to bring these kind of news stories to you. Just like any other news organization, but us, and what we're about, and we're going to give you, what we think about it. We're not we don't have an agenda other than to say, hey, we believe in this, or
thank you for the like, William. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you for that. We appreciate that. If you go to Facebook, we're trying to get to 100 likes on Facebook and 300 followers.
We're almost there. Almost there. We're sitting at like 297.
And YouTube, I don't know why YouTube and Facebook's been our hardest climbers, but you know what? It'll all be worth it in the end. It'll all be worth it in the end.
Yes.
If labor was easy, it wouldn't be as appreciated. But it's a labor of love.
But I can go ahead and announce it. I mean, this week we have topped 17,000 total followers.
Yeah.
Now, how amazing is that? We
Thank
just started.
you. We're humble.
We're humble.
And I know there's
And
big ones out there. I mean, hundreds of thousands, but we're two guys that we're not even a year in, and it's all because of you. You deserve that. It's not us. And we're humbled and we're honored.
And we're happy to be on here.
We said in the beginning if we had 2 likes, we knew we had 2 that would like this page.
Yeah.
And we had at least one person that said it meant something to them, and we've had that many times over that it would be worth it all. And we get back more than we ever give. And we thank you. The kind words. And some people that we've never met. We don't know who they are. They just come in and they leave us a nice note.
Yeah, it means a lot. And
we want you to be in our family, and that's all part of that Cornbread Nation family, the Breadhead part that we came up with. We don't want it to just be. And when the Breadhead show comes, we're gonna offer you ways to be even more involved, and that's coming soon. We got a lot of work to do, and and our other new show, Southern Fried MAGA. I'm excited about it. I'm so excited.
And we've got a commercial coming out for I can't say it, over in Don'tsville, where
the basket,
the flower basket
store. We did a walkthrough commercial with them.
None of the ladies there want to be on the podcast.
They want to be on there.
It's okay. We still did one anyway. We just walked around. And the funny thing was, she was like, lady was like, "What's this going to cost me?" We're like, "Nothing." I don't think we've charged for a blooming thing, as far as our video goes. If we just like to highlight it. It's one of the ways that we give back. To everybody.
Thank you, Platinum. Funny comment. I mean, I hate that you. I appreciate your stand on that. We're about the movie, but thank you for the comment there. It's trust me, we don't take that lightly.
No,
we don't. And when I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm loading things or doing podcast work, it's not because I want to, and it's like there's a drive behind us to get things out in a timely manner. Sometimes that's a struggle. Life gets in the way, but you got to take care of those things first. But we try real hard to stay on schedule, to stay out there, and we have not missed much in the 7 months. It's very seldom that one of us has missed a show that we were scheduled to be in. And I can only think of one scheduled show that I think that we have shows that sometimes we don't do all the time, and we're trying to increase those, but the scheduled shows, maybe one the whole time. We take that serious. We say we're going to be there, we're going to be there.
Yes, and come heck or high water, and no matter what comes up, we try to be there for those. And it's hard sometimes, but that's all right. But we've been up since Memorial Day, so that was May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months. How many videos?
Robert can count.
How many videos are we?
You did good, Joe. You counted all. I'm sorry.
Just call me Joe Biden.
Go ahead.
Come on, man.
I'm tired. I'm in the mood tonight. That's a good kind of tired, but I'm goofy tired. This show's going to get wild at the end.
So how many total videos do we have? Do you remember? 6.
Oh, we're over 600. I think it's actually a little higher than what's on there because I have a few to load on YouTube. So probably about 615 on the number of videos in those 7 months. So amazing.
We're busy.
Well, it's not that we know of, but I can tell you.
Yes, it is.
Well, it is.
From Spain.
Well, it is to that point, but from Israel, it is connected in a much deeper way than even business. We can say that.
Yes.
It is a spiritual connection here that you'll enjoy, and we'll let the video speak for itself.
Yes.
Not gonna say that, and we're not trying to be coy or anything. We want you to experience the video because we were both like, yes.
Yeah, I mean it.
So we'll let the gentleman it's his story.
Yeah.
And it's a great story, and we're going to let that speak for itself. So
I will say this: when I left from South Georgia years and years ago, we didn't have olive farms. I moved back down here, and there's olive farms, and I was like, ugh, where'd that come from? And I've been interested in it ever since. And they were nice enough to give us a brief tour, or they would have let us tour as long as we wanted to, I think. But we didn't want to eat up all their time. We know they have work to do. But yeah, y'all just watch the video. It is absolutely amazing. And there's something I've never seen before involved in this. Up close, anyway.
Yeah.
I've seen them, but not up close. So
we'll have much to say about it after the video airs. I promise you that. But wow. Yes. Well, and this is a great old old story.
Yes.
And he mentions it. We'll like I said, we'll let it play out because it's his story, and we don't want to. We're not trying to make it our story. We're honored to be a part. We're just a vehicle that puts it out there, and they were nice enough to give us the story, but it's their story. And God bless you, Platinum wins, and you have a great one too. You're a blessing to us, and we can't say that enough. I mean, it was hard to get away from these folks, different folks today, shaking their hands.
Oh, man.
We were like just fans, like, thank you so much.
But
it is. It's such an appreciation. By the way, you keep talking. I almost called you Michael, but there's a reason I got tongue tied on a word. I want to give a prayer request, and the lady at the hotel whose daughter is going through some really hard times with a health issue, and her name is Michelin, and she is having some serious issues right now with passing out, and they can't figure out what the problem is, and it's caused her a lot of problems, as you can imagine. So, folks, pray for her as you pray. We want to put that out there. We'll put it in every program because I told her I was going to pray for her. So, just talking to people, people are people and getting their story.
Yeah,
it's great. Ran into some great dog fans. Yeah,
lots of them.
They're excited about it.
Lots of them down here.
Of course, that game has probably started. It's my wife just texted me. That's a great wife, right? Text you a score. Notre Dame is winning 7-0. Whoever wins that game plays the Dogs next week. So I think it's next week. Yeah, it is next week. So great. I love it. I'd love to beat Notre Dame again.
Yeah, that's always fun. We like watching Georgia.
It gets early in the game, but 7-0. So
yeah, we
thank you to my wife. She's probably watching. I gotta say, my wife is probably watching the game instead of watching us, but she did update me because she loves football now. And she does watch. She goes back and watch. She don't watches us live much. She goes back and watches at her leisure.
At her leisure. So
yes. Let's see. We do and we don't. I don't have any money to support crypto, so. But I know there's a lot of people making a lot of money off of it.
Someone has made a coin about you. Well, I can't blame them. I mean, look at this. Clickbait all day long. I can't really.
As long as we don't get in trouble like the one girl did, I'm not going to say that name they used for her, but that's been all in the news. I don't want to be associated with anything like that.
No.
So, well, I don't know your angle here, but, we, I don't know what to say, but usually there's a big hook and something like that. So I don't know what to say.
We're not
investing in anything. So
yeah, poor boys don't.
Yeah, we're poor.
Look, we live in Georgia. Okay, Dave's from North Georgia. I'm from South Georgia. We good old boys. We enjoy what we do. We really live for this stuff. We have a lot of fun with it. We're just not really interested in that crypto coin or whatever. Oh, crypto. I'm sorry. I thought it said cryptocurrency up there.
Oh. You can send it to us. Send it to our email that's on screen. Send it to our email on screen. We'll be willing to take a look at it. So, yeah. Thank you, though.
We're going to delete it.
I was wondering. I was wondering, it's probably got a picture of Boss Hog on it or something,
It probably.
From Bo and Luke Duke, Boss Hog. Enos, he's probably on there. He's on the other side. Enos will be on the other side,
You know we're going to delete that email, right?
That's okay.
Okay.
The email's an email. Don't be mean. What, talking about nice lessons? Don't destroy somebody's dream.
Okay, dream on. You
dream a little dream.
Dream a little dream. Dream that we're going to open that email.
I'm just saying. You can do whatever you want.
Well, I was nice.
Okay, be nice.
Okay. We're going to very nicely delete the email. Nicely.
Rob. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody in the streams now. We got a lot of people. I appreciate that. It is Friday night. I hope you're getting ready for Christmas. I hope you got your Christmas bought. I know that's not what the season's for, but everybody buys. Most people buy gifts. And I hope you don't have to do any last-minute shopping. I'm probably that guy. I'll probably be out last-minute shopping on Monday.
I would say you'd be out there running around, but you're walker doesn't go that fast.
I don't have a walker.
Would you tell me now if you did?
Well, sure. I don't know. If you know what, if God has designed something that will help me and I'm having trouble, I got no problem with that. I mean,
Yeah, you do. You have problems with that. God designed gravy biscuits to be eaten open faced.
You can't say that.
Oh yeah.
You cannot say that.
I could say that.
You can't say that.
How many people today told you they should be eaten open faced?
They didn't tell me that I should be. They just told you how they ate it. They never said how I should. They were very nice people.
And we all agreed that you liked lumpy gravy.
No, that was you trying to act people to say that. And I told you that it is against every Southern dining rule to do that, cutting that with your fork.
I don't think that's a Southern dining rule. Let's look at it. I think it's just
you're supposed to. The fork is to hold whatever you're cutting. You're supposed to use a knife. I've had someone tell me if they watch people how they eat, if they use their fork to cut meat of any kind or anything to cut it, that they know that they were not raised correctly of proper Southern eating. I swear I've heard that they were refined and they were taught by their parents.
Look this up.
They were taught by their parents how to eat
spell
properly.
Just tell me how to spell etiquette.
Way to go, Michael. If you can't spell it, then you've already lost the argument. That says all we need to know right there. Thank you, Robert. Again, I'll give you the Joe, you did so good. You answered well.
I got it.
Well, you can't use some Ohio etiquette. Steve might pop in here. He might have sent you something. Well, we hope Steve's doing well. He's probably having enjoyed his Friday night, but sometimes he pops in on Friday.
What? When eating with a fork, proper etiquette generally involves holding the fork in your non-dominant hand, usually the left, with the tines facing down, while cutting food with a knife. Then transfer the fork to your dominant hand to bring the food to your mouth. So, always bring the fork to your mouth with the tines curving downward. Well, how are you supposed to pile the stuff up on the fork? If you turn it tines down, it just falls off.
You see, when you got facts, and you've got facts, I knew when he started going on this route, he was not going to be happy. So I wasn't going to say, don't do it.
It doesn't say you can't do it.
If you read further, go to some even Southern Living magazine covered this, dude. Come on.
You actually think Southern Living was written in the South?
Well, sure it is.
No. I ain't buying that.
I'll just be honest with you. I'm glad you use a fork and not your hands, to pick up the gravy biscuit,
Yeah, get off me. I
Uh,
don't want to look at that anymore. That's a bunch of hogwash. I ain't going for that.
I believe that's one for me.
No, I don't even want to look at that anymore. I just don't even want to look at it.
Let's always remember, folks, whenever you see the George Washington, he had to say, I was wrong and you were right.
There was a first time for everything. But you got to admit, you've been wrong more times than I have on this show.
I'll never admit that. Are you crazy? I have skunked you so many times on the show. You just don't like to remember it.
I don't remember those.
You've switched it around to try to sound like you've won. You have not won.
Do you remember? Hey, Dave, we can grow anything in South Georgia. You believe we're going to start farming monkeys?
Well, I had good reason to doubt that because I knew he was giving me the information.
He was like,
by the way, I got to hold one of those signs for the first time, and it'll be prominent in the video.
Yes,
for that. So very cool.
We would like to see those signs all over the state.
Oh, yeah, and he's like, if you're in the area where really you can get it anywhere. What was the name of that location that has those signs? These are the kinds
like in the video.
You put down. We'll have to get that out there.
Yes,
you can just come pick them up.
Yeah,
and I'd like to have one, but they'll probably not be there tomorrow. But I'd like to have one.
Something print shop.
Yeah.
I will get that information out tomorrow. Yeah. But we've got so the no monkey signs and the no monkey business and the stop the monkey farm. Yeah, these signs are readily available. There are several very good chats that we are following.
Thanks to the people who followed us today within these groups. We appreciate it. We didn't do it for follows, but it is nice to get them.
Yeah.
and sending this information out. And we are going to follow you. We're working. Robert already had for one of them. I'm going to follow you, and we help each other that way. So thank you so much. And there's been some that have done that.
And I'm sorry, I'm leaning way back. Really look like I'm laying down. My back is killing me. He's kept me running for 2 days. So
my back should be hurting because he's ridden on my back for 3 days. Give me a hard time. I mean, live and in person. At home, I can run a commercial and shut him up. But here, it's kind of hard.
That's just hurtful. That's not nice.
I told you it's going to be a different kind of show tonight.
I've been trying to teach you to be nice.
It's Front Porch Talking Rough tonight.
30, how many years? 34 years now I've been trying to teach you to be nice. My goodness.
I am nice. But, you have to stand up against, injustice. So.
What injustice are you talking about? Oh, my goodness. Y'all see what I have to deal with. He's old, he's grouchy, he's cantankerous. I still love him. But he's old, grouchy, and cantankerous. I understand, when his granddaughter rolls her eyes at him. I understand.
Michael says, I use a knife, a fork, and a spoon. I don't let any food get away. There you go, Michael. Yeah.
Yes.
And see, the spoon is to get that gravy, so nothing gets away.
Yeah.
It gets the straight.
But Michael, do not try to eat the soup with a fork. Don't work.
You see his one before. It's bad when a Southern man doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah, I know how to use it.
Oh,
but
I told you, folks. It's that Florida connection.
Yes,
it's the Florida connection.
We actually,
we got video.
He got to see Florida.
I did. The land of Robert's people.
That's not my people. They live on the other side of the lake.
We did see some beautiful locations. We have video and pictures from some amazing places
all over Lake Seminole. Oh my goodness!
If you like beautiful landscapes, we got it for you. So some of these won't be seen right away. We're going to use them in promos and backgrounds and stuff for months to come. So we'll get some of it up, but we want to, we're not down here all the time. I mean, man can only afford so many trips. So
he's not down here. I'm not up there. I mean, we have to figure out how to do all this stuff here.
So, yeah.
However, we did decide today that we are going to attend the Mayhaw Festival. Correct?
And we did talk to the people that are, that helped put that together, or at least encourage people to go to it. So, and we actually bought some shirts today.
Yeah.
From previous Mayhaw festivals. And, that was great. Great looking shirts, by the way.
Yeah. So I think we're going to try to get a booth. We're going to check on the cost of that, but we're going to try to get a booth.
Three festivals for sure next year, folks, that we're going to be at. Now, some of them are in your area, some are not, depending on where you live.
Yes.
Well, we probably need to make it 4 because 2 of those are deep south.
Yes.
One of them is extreme North Georgia, and we need to find another one up there.
Yeah. Or maybe something midways.
Yeah, we can do midway.
We might could do 5. Can we do 5, you think?
Maybe if they're spread out, yeah, we could probably do that. So,
hit 2 up north, 2 down south, 1 in the middle.
One in the middle. Yeah, the gnat line.
Yeah.
Can we
need to do that video anyway.
Can we at least be on the north side of the gnat line so I don't have to spit gnats out?
I hope so. But, one of the festivals that we are planning on attending is the National Gnat Festival.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be
We're going to have a spitting good time.
Yeah. This is Rob and Dave from the Southern Fried Podcast.
I can tell you my wife will not make that journey. If she did, she'll stay in a hotel room the whole time. She's not going out with the gnats, I'm telling you.
What's Michael say it here? I've got forks Mom had called salad forks. I'm not a rabbit, so I use them for lightweight food and the big ones on heavy foods. What exactly is lightweight food? Is that like
it's the ones you hold your little finger out for?
Skim milk?
Skim.
Well, you use your fork for heavy whipping cream.
Would that be that like something that's pre-meal? The little cheese and things like that. You could that's
like a little cheese tray.
Yeah, a little cheese tray, and you got little pepperonis and hams.
So, he can be up there.
Yeah, it's a little bitty fork.
Don't.
That's what that's for. So,
Oh my goodness. Michael, we love you. And I really love the comment that you made the other day when they talking about the picture Dave took of you. You said you looked like a short Bigfoot or a midget Bigfoot or something. That was amazing. I don't think you look quite that like that, but I wasn't going to comment on the short thing or anything. But that's kind of an amazing comment. We're not going to share that with Steve. Steve will never hear about that comment. Okay? You have nothing. We will not tell Steve. We won't tell him.
And you believe him, right?
I think Dave already has.
We even have a surprise for Steve at Half Pint Forge.
Yeah.
We won't reveal that either, but that's going to be seen early this week as well.
Yes.
We've got a little video for that. Thank you, Jeremy, for helping us with that. My wife really enjoyed it. She enjoyed the scenery and stuff, and just love getting out, getting some exercise, trying to get her feet back under her a little bit. She's had a rough go. Y'all pray for her. But Lion Joe.
Oh, that's not very nice, Michael. Michael, don't do that. That's not nice. That's not nice. What nice lesson?
So you're saying his name is Robert Biden Lion Blevins? Is that what I'm hearing? That was cold. I shouldn't have said that.
David Kamala Corvette over here.
Well,
he was born in a middle class family.
It's all about time and tomorrow and a new day.
You thought I was going to do that to you, didn't you? But he's closer and he opened his mouth first.
We've been around some great patriots this week.
We really have.
But we've also been around, and bless her heart, we're going to have a guest on soon that is so fun to be around. Oh, my goodness. And she described herself in a way that I would have never described her this way.
She said, I am the resident liberal hippie chick.
Yeah. That cracked me up. Dropped that bomb right in the middle of interviews, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it was great.
And I said in my heart right then, I want her on the show.
Yes, she's amazing.
She is a I really had thought that before. That sealed it right there.
That whole crew that we had today was great.
Oh yeah.
Well,
you got a guy threatening to throw you out. I loved it, man. That's like, yeah, I'll throw you out of here.
If you don't like it, you can leave. I'm an FSU fan.
I love it.
I did too. I love it.
I covered for us. I said, well, I love Florida State too. Just not when they're playing Georgia,
Yeah.
But Robert had to keep throwing his little things out there, It's like your brother that
Are you saying I'm like an annoying little brother?
Well, kind of. I
don't even know what that's like. I don't even have a brother.
Well, you just kept running that mouth, and I thought, man, shut up. We don't even have the interview. Why don't you get the interview before you get us thrown out of here? I'm always thinking about the show. That's what I was thinking. Man, we don't even have the interview started, and Robert's about to get us thrown out. I thought, man, get the shot. Then if you're thrown out, you're thrown out.
I think she would give. I think Chick back to get run over. I really do.
It would be a funny show. It would be.
It would be.
Honestly, she needs no help.
No
help. She is just an effervescent personality that just explodes out and just makes you feel good. You just feel good in your heart. She makes you smile.
If she were to explode, there would be rainbows and unicorns everywhere.
Absolutely. She is a hoot.
And
and I said, Robert said, we want you to come on. I said, yeah, and nothing about this, although you can mention it. I want to hear what you like, your music or movies or whatever, because I believe she can talk on many levels.
Any of the people that we talked to today, I'd love to have any
sure.
on anytime. We don't have to talk about Monkey Farm. We can talk about anything. But, the Monkey Farm is,
conservative bait. It's conservative bait now.
Yes.
Yeah, we did, and that's the way we are. We're not, that's a great point, Michael. Everybody looks down here, and I was reading this list the other day, things that think Southern people are, and they're totally wrong. So they think everybody in the South, they lump us all in the same, that we are religious fanatics.
We're not.
And we're not religious fanatics. They say that we're all rednecks, and not everybody's a redneck in the
No.
South. We don't all live on a farm.
No, we don't.
There's many who do, but we don't all live on farms. And
No.
there's a huge list like that. And so when they start talking to us, and they think that we hate everybody.
Yeah.
And we hate everybody that's not from the South. And that's not true.
It's not true.
Not true.
We love everybody.
Yeah.
Most of the people I know do. And we pray for everybody. And we do all this stuff. And yeah, we go to church, and we don't pray because we're religious fanatics. We pray because God wants us.
We love the Lord.
We love Him, and we love our brothers and sisters everywhere. And I'm going to say this right now. I've been saying this. I've been preaching it. I'm going to hit it one more time tonight, y'all. Anybody can be Southern. It's a state of mind. It don't matter where you're born at. It's a state of mind. All you got to do is just open that biscuit up, open face, and pour your gravy across the top of it. That's all you got to do. And you can be Southern. You know, some people that are born up in Rockford, Illinois and stuff like that.
Yeah, we all chew tobacco and spit down both sides of the truck.
Oh, my gosh.
I just hope that when the people in North look down South, they don't look at Robert and think that we're all like him. That's my fear. That Robert is the poster child for Southern men. Oh, my goodness.
I'm the poster child for all men. Y'all look at this. Look at the gun show. I mean, come on. The gun show. Come on. Well, I thought you were going to say something else. So
no, I was just looking at comments. I'm waiting on the commenters to get you, The chat does so much better than I could even be thinking of sometimes.
Oh, okay.
No, Robert's a great representative of the South in most ways, but he has those parts of him. As well, we was with my granddaughters. I've got 3 granddaughters here, and we were both told facts. This is facts.
Yeah.
I was told first, and then Robert definitely was told that we were cringe.
Yeah, we're cringe.
We are so cringe because we were doing things. We were acting like we were doing their little dances and stuff. And hey, Cook, and my granddaughter looked at me and said, "Papa, that's so cringe." And then, she asked her sister first. She goes, "God, that's cringe." And then Robert joins in, and they both went, "You're cringe." We have made it. We're cringe.
That's not a good thing. Oh, okay.
Come on, man. I love it.
That's what I did to Cook. They're talking about crumble.
Yeah, I know a lady that was
man.
raised in New York, Moveville now. A Southern conservative now. Yeah, we convinced them one by one.
Yeah.
Cook, how you doing, buddy? You didn't answer my question this morning. You must have jumped out right before I asked.
I'm sure.
I wanted to know if your mom made the doctor's appointment, that everything's good. Because this is the reason you didn't make it, man, for Mom. Which is right. You should. But I just want to know if she made it. You didn't answer my question. I'm sorry. It was a short live, only about 13 minutes. But we appreciate you coming in this morning.
We missed you, Cook.
We did.
Dude, we've been running around everywhere. Dave ain't even got a backside no more because he drove it off.
We drove. Robert took us down every pig trail, dirt trail. He took us down roads that were named and roads that had no name. It was like, the U2 song or something, road with no name or whatever they called that.
And I even took him across Sal Branch Creek.
We went, by the way, we went to Watts Bridge, and there is some scary stuff there, but it's not. We're going to talk about that later, but that's not, they're scary there, but it's not the scary that I thought. Mom's is all good. Love y'all. Cool. Hope
to make it next time.
Absolutely, man.
All right. So next time, what you do is you tie a rope around his knees, and you tie the other end of the rope to your hitch, and just start driving.
No, the car would stop.
Oh, not if you give him a skateboard to sit on.
He's like an anchor.
If you give him a skateboard to sit on, he'd be like Cook, the red-nosed reindeer, or the chrome-nosed reindeer when he hit your bumper.
We have a lot of good country people that's moved down here to Walker County from the north. From the north. By the way, Cook, before you get out of here, you got to hear this. Rob, which I'm not saying I didn't support it, but Rob besmirched the great name of the Alabama football team. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to tell you how he did that.
I did not.
Well, you did.
When did I do that?
At the shop.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, you do. You bragged about it.
Which one?
What did you do with the Alabama sign?
Oh! It was we did it at the Flower Basket, and we were sitting there, and they had Georgia stuff everywhere. Then over here they had
one Alabama sign.
One Alabama sign, and I rearranged everything so I could put the Georgia sign in front of it. And the lady came through and was talking about, how well that, she said, "Oh, I don't. Y'all are Dogs fan. That's great. I don't like Alabama." She said, "My daughter's dating a guy from Alabama, and I don't even like him, or he's a nice guy, but I don't let him come around, all this other stuff." And I was like, "Well, come here, let me show you what I did." And she saw it. She said, "That's absolutely fine. Cover that ugly thing up."
So apparently they had to have at least one sign for the one Alabama fan in town, hoping that he or she will come in and buy it. Or maybe it's a divided house, husband or wife one gets it, and then they buy Georgia stuff. But there was one. I don't think there was any other teams. There might have been a Florida State Seminole because they're very popular here too, being extreme south. But I don't think there was. I think it was all Georgia. God bless them. And that one Alabama. Robert spotted it. The mad scientist went to work over there.
I said, "Hey, Dave, watch this."
Well, I mean, Chris is our mad scientist. I'll always be a mad scientist in here. But for that moment, Robert was the he's the gnat hunter, and but he was busy over there being. You can always tell when somebody's up to something. Robert's up to something. I can hear that little laugh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I told you to let the mayhem start when I started the video, and there has been a few people looking at us like, what who are these guys? Where y'all from? Oh, I live here. You live here. Yeah. I heard that more than once.
Yeah, you're from here. Yeah.
I let them know that I was from out of town. I think they figured that out, but I'm sure my accent gave me away.
When you said I'm not from Colquitt. See, I didn't call it Colquitt. I could see people cringe.
See, I didn't do it the way I said, but the way I did it was great because I made it look like Robert maybe. I said, I didn't call it Colquitt. I said Colquitt.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Cook, thank you. We might look. Oh, right now it's still 7-0 Notre Dame. We may be playing Notre Dame in the game.
Oh, is it still 7-0?
Well, it was when I checked a while ago. Oh no, it's 14-0. My wife has texted me. Thank you, Lynn. It's 14-0. Notre Dame over Indiana. The rest of the games tomorrow. Tennessee and Ohio State is one of those. A Buckeye and a Volunteer.
Oh my gosh.
Just to have some humor here. Just we're it's a front porch. We can talk about whatever.
Don't do it, Michael. It's not cold.
Cold quit. Who has, and this is we're gonna make somebody mad, but we'll let them do it. Who has the most embarrassing mascot? Who has that in college football?
Oh, in college football, I was going to say Lafayette.
Oh, the Ramblers?
Yes.
Okay, but we'll let it fit. That's high school.
No. That's high school. We'll go with
the mascot. Who has the most embarrassing mascot, according to you? This is your opinion.
Oh, my opinion.
Your opinion.
The most embarrassing mascot.
Yep.
That silly guy that runs around in the coonskin hat for that Tennessee team up there, University of Tennessee. That guy that runs around that coonskin hat. The heck? And Smokey. They can't even bring Smokey to the Georgia game anymore. Last time they brought him down there, we had some of the ugliest looking puppies ever come out from that mess. Oh my gosh. But yeah,
Michael, Tennessee.
that guy up there, with the.
To be fair, there's one, and I'm trying to remember the team that has the big old cowboy hat. It's not Oklahoma, but they have this. Talking about cringe. It's a cringe looking mascot. It's somewhere in the Midwest. Oh my gosh, I think
Wyoming.
I don't know. It could be. I can't remember, but oh my goodness, this thing looks horrible. Oh man, what a! There's some bad ones out there. There really are.
Hey, it can't be worse than that guy in that coonskin hat. I'm telling you, it looked like somebody scalped a beaver. Whoa, that came out kind of.
Oh my gosh.
I'm talking about the thing
I'm
with
trying
the
to have-
teeth, okay?
I'm trying to have a good show here, Robert.
I'm having a good show, too.
Oh.
I can't help it. Everybody's mind went there.
Oh, no, not everybody's, Rob. Not everybody's. Oh, rescue. Will Rogers.
Sorry. Apologize.
Houston, we have a problem.
Apologize. Sorry.
I told you I'm going to get the light. I'm going to introduce the light. I'm going to have it in my studio. I'm going to have a blue light. Whenever he gets in, I'm going to turn the blue light on. You're in trouble. That's coming. That's going to be in one of our streams. We'll let you be introduced to that.
I got a blue light.
But not that kind of blue light.
Oh, okay.
Not that kind of blue light.
All right. Cool.
He's about to knock the microphone over. So he's all shook up now.
I guess that was
Good Lord.
Oh.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Now you really are going to have the lady in white after.
I am going to have the lady in white after.
Gosh.
You know, but that's just the way
I'm glad Steve wasn't in here for that. Oh, we would have never got the show back on track.
No, we never would have.
Moving on.
Yes.
Moving on.
Moving on. Now, Cook, we can't even get we can't even breathe right now. You know,
I think even the cats ran out of the room.
I think they did too. You remember what I brought you when I came up there last time? I brought you a whole bag full of them.
You did, from Buc-ee's.
Yeah, what was
the
that?
name of them. I'm not saying one thing. Memory is fading. I feel very old tonight. My memory is gone.
Well, you know, at Buc-ee's you can get beaver nuggets, and that's what I brought to him there. And I thought it would be a nice side dish to the scalping.
I have no comment. No comment. We need to run a commercial. We've been going here an hour. And we do need to. And I have to slap Rob around a little bit, get him back and ready for the show.
I got to find him. Oh, they've changed things. I love it.
They have. StreamYard has made changes.
Let's grab our ARA promo here.
Yeah, and we're going to be having a new one.
Yes. So y'all enjoy. We'll be right back.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Here at the Southern Fried Podcast, one of the blessed things we've been able to do is partner with the wonderful people at Animal Rescue Alliance, Inc., ARA. These folks are a no-kill shelter in Donaldsonville, Georgia. You see the contact info on the screen. And these folks would love to have you come adopt a dog or a cat. They have folks that come from all over the United States, not just the state of Georgia. They're great folks. It's been a wonderful partnership between Southern Fried Podcast and ARA. And we've been blessed to meet some of the folks that have adopted animals from ARA. Also, we've been able to encourage people to donate and volunteer. They encourage volunteers that are in the area, and they're just wonderful people. We'd love for you to contact them, meet them too, go on their website, see some of the animals, and we know you'll want to partner with them too by taking a dog or a cat to their forever home. Join with us, the Southern Fried Podcast, in support of this great work of the Animal Rescue Alliance, Inc., ARA. We know you'll be happy you did. I know we are. Hey folks, Dave in the AM here with the Southern Fried Podcast and the Cornbread Nation. For many weeks now, me and Rob have been telling you about our affiliation with Dubby Energy Drinks. I've been drinking some of them on the show, and I just got in today the powder version, and this is the Pond Blom version of this. And hey, I tell you that it gives you the focus and the energy without the jitters or the crash. There's no sugars, no fillers, no artificial dyes. So get you some W today. Use the promo code Southern Fried, and you'll get 10% off each and every order. Not only can you get the energy drinks, but you can also get some cool merch items. In fact, soon we're going to have a hat to show you as an example of some of those things. There's shirts and other things you can get as well as containers to mix up the powder and the water into that you can carry with you. We appreciate your support of the Southern Fried Podcast and also of W Energy Drinks. We'll see you again soon. Take care. And we're back, and looking so forward to the Cornbread Nation show. We put a lot of work in this. We still got a lot of work to do in getting ready for it, but this is totally different than our other shows. We try to make each one unique anyway. Front Porch is different from Hump Day, and Hump Day is different from Mama Said, and the morning shows are different from those shows, different kinds, different things. But the next two new shows will be even more different. The Cornbread Nation is going to be a cut above. It's going to bring in a lot of things that we would never do in another show. Whereas in these other shows, we may have ventured off our script and did things depending on the times. With the Cornbread Nation show is definitely different. And so is Southern Fried MAGA. But we're going to be introducing things in the first few episodes as we build this thing. And we're hoping to have that January 15th. We're going to have the show January 15th, but how much we have in place will be determined by just how much we can get done. But we're excited about it. Be a breadhead. It's going to be funny. You may laugh at us or with us or both. So we're going to, and Cook, if he's still in here, I don't know if Cook's still in here. Cook is going to be in studio more. So excited about that. All except for that Dallas Cowboys throw or whatever he's talking about bringing in studio, but it'll be okay, Cook. For you, I'll do it. And your crew. But we're looking forward to it. We've got some neat ideas and stuff that we're excited about. We're talking about today, actually. And so it'll harken back to some things of days of old with our twist on it. And we'll be doing more. And we really do want you to, as we get into this, without, again, talking too much about it because we're still designing, but there'll be an opportunity for you to send us your video and be included in the show. You can just record this video. We're going to give you instructions and send those to us, and we'll use them all that come in as long as they're, again, family friendly. Don't use phrases that would get us struck or something like that. But we will use it. We won't edit it. We will use it the way you send it. We're going to give you instructions, and you'll see yourself on the air without having to actually be in. You can just send the video. And nowadays it's so easy. So it would be something, Rob, it would be less than 2 minutes, might even be less than a minute. It won't take long to do, but we want to get as many of them as we can. If we have several 1 week, we'll try to show them all.
Yeah.
And that's going to be your part of becoming more a part of the podcast and becoming more a part of Cornbread Nation.
Yes, and we want to try to start incorporating some giveaways maybe. I know Three Ravens said something about.
They did. I think we get something from them. We've got some other ideas. And so, yes. And by the way, there is on our Rumble side, we do have the Southern Fried Podcast channel. It's very new, but we do have, just on Rumble, we have a Cornbread Nation channel. It's just got a handful of people in there. There is content that will eventually go there that will probably only be there in the initial. Then we can release it over. It'll be initial. It'll be a special. So get Rumble and go there because we actually right now we're just limiting it to that's the only Rumble channel we put that information on, not the other ones. but it's going to be a kind of a channel, and also into the Cornbread Nation Facebook. So those two will be outlets for first release stuff, little things.
You know what I would like to see? And I'm going to make a special request out there, guys. If somebody will cut us a couple of videos and send it to Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com, right there at the email at the ticker, of your personal rendition of Baby Shark. If you will send us, keep it short, under a minute. Just
you got the guy in there right now. It's on the screen. That's the guy that'll do it.
That's one of them. But we would like to get all the renditions of Baby Shark that you could possibly send us. It's Dave's favorite song. Do it.
I honestly don't have anything against it. It's just that anybody that's ever had kids or grandkids and they wore that song out. I thought Barney was bad, but Baby Shark took on a whole new level of. I don't want to say hate. I don't like to use the word hate. Very, very annoying. I used all my parental skills, pawpaw skills, to get her off of that. And sometimes it worked, and sometimes it differed, and she came back to it like a magnet sometimes. So, yes, family friendly, yeah. And Cook, I'm glad you're looking.
See,
I'm glad you're looking forward to being part of the show, Cook. And I'm excited about this.
Yes.
Cook has always been out there. He's done stuff for us. But he's going to become a much bigger part of the Southern Fried Podcast. And I'm so excited about that. Cook's a blast. He's a great guy. And you see him here a lot. And he's really funny. He's talented too. But he's our friend. He's a brother. And he's always been supportive. Like Michael has always been supportive of what we're doing. And all the rest of you too. But Cook is he's listed as crew on our closing credits because he always is. And I told him, be there. Whatever you can be there. We don't expect you to be there as much as us. But the new studio is going to bring in a lot more.
Yeah.
We're happy about that. And he's already staking out claim in there,
Yeah, I can't wait to see your Dallas Cowboys thing. What is that?
It was a throw or a blanket or a wall hanging or something.
Oh, my gosh.
If it's a throw and it's big enough to go around Cook, it's going to cover a whole wall.
That's a parachute.
Oh, man. We might have to have some rules here, man. Just the star. Never trust a man who follows that star. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh! Who was that running back that played for Dallas? He was Emmett Smith. Kind of good.
Kind of good, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't the best of all, the GOAT or anything. I mean, was he?
He wasn't the greatest of all time, but he was in the top 5.
Yeah. So,
nobody will put him above, even no matter his yards above.
I seem to remember a football draft. And somebody called Emmett Smith for $1 and Cook went.
It's back when he played with his heart, not his mind. He's changed, and he actually won it all. Good job.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, it's cool. We were excited. We get to back to the point. It's just excited about it. And, again, I brought a couple of people into confidence into the show, and they were laughing just at the thought of some of the stuff that may occur in Cornbread Nation. I'm like,
yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. It'll be different.
We're gonna go back to some old school stuff, but we want to have fun. We want y'all to enjoy our shows, and amen, brother Cook, amen.
Oh,
Davy Shark, do do do, Davy Shark, do do.
That's rough.
Davy Shark, do do do, Davy Shark.
Okay, that's quite enough. One thing we didn't cover to shut him up, Mammoth Nation. I don't think we talked about Mammoth Nation. And please become a member of Mammoth Nation. Use the QR code that we have on our card, and you'll help us as well as help yourself with savings.
We'll throw that up real quick.
We are highlighting a vendor each week, and it's still in the week that we started that. So we're still we did United 1776 United, and I think I had a package come in from them today that I'm excited about. Something small. I like to give business to these folks. And then God's Country Camo is the vendor for this week. And you should be in the ballpark there. It's not a video. Going up. Keep going. It's right in there. So it's right there. The vendor spotlight. Go up, right there.
This one?
Yep. I should be it.
All right.
That's actually the other one. I'm sorry. Go up. or maybe down. Maybe it says next one. I'm sorry, you had the right one first. I forgot to take that one out. But 1776 United is great.
Yes.
Love their products, and they
Absolutely.
are awesome. That stocking over there, that's my kind of stocking right there. See that? That was cool.
Which one?
Praise the Lord. Pass the ammo.
There you
I
go.
love it.
Yeah.
Great company. But this week, God's Country Camouflage Store,
Yes.
and give them a look see. And
Absolutely.
it's one of the many vendors. But if you go through Mammoth, you get discounts, extra discounts. They give you discounts for shopping in their store first. Mammoth gives you more discounts.
Yes. And they don't support these woke companies that come out there. That's not what they do. They're American-owned countries. They support conservative values and beliefs, and that's when you buy your membership. That's what it's going to support. And then these companies give you discounts, and Mammoth gives you discounts. And yeah, it's really great to get on there and vote with your wallet. Don't support the big box woke nonsense.
Yeah,
don't have to anymore.
That's one of the great things about this week, whether we're down here or up there, is going around and visiting small business and encouraging them.
We didn't put this guy up either.
Yeah, well, we love our friend Steve at Half Pine Forge.
Yeah.
And, I need to make a new order. I got to get the other ones up, waiting for the studio to be opened up, and I'm going to hang my hook there that he made me. But I want that pendant I want next. But we're hoping to have him make card holder for us and maybe a little dinner bell triangle.
Yes.
So the Chinesium.
Yeah, so he's trying to get away.
I'm never going to forget that. The Chinesium of this.
Larry Rich was a notorious fullback. Zonka.
He's a great player, amazing, and yes, all-time leading rusher, cook, but nobody will ever place him above Jim Brown. That's not going to happen.
He has 3.
You have 3 running backs or 3 mascots you think are embarrassing,
or 3 Dallas Cowboys.
Well, he may have that too. What 3 are you talking about?
Yeah, we don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
May have 3 warts. I don't know.
Ooh. Ew.
Well, usually if you have 1, you have more.
Well,
you don't ever let a wart, don't ever let a wart get in your life because then it turns into more warts.
14-3 now.
Yeah, this game's going Notre Dame's way. I'm sorry. Indiana had a great year. You're not winning this game. If you do, I'll back up. I'll say it, but they're not winning this game. Winning this game.
Yeah.
You've had a great season. Finish strong. Sure. Hold your head up. They ain't beating Notre Dame. I just don't believe it.
Yeah. We'll see.
All time. But you know what, Cook? I got to say this. I'm sorry. I'm a Falcons fan. I know that is weak. But rookie season of Emmitt Smith. Rookie season. The team that stopped Emmitt Smith from getting 1,000 yards his rookie season. The Atlanta Falcons. Yeah. Yes. He can never claim that for his rookie season. You only get one. He ended up with 900 and something yards, but he didn't get 1,000.
Yeah. Thank you, Falcons. We enjoyed that. And that's something that you'll never be able to take away from the Falcons either. You might be able to take a lot of stuff away from them.
Well, after that, they went on about a 12-year run where they just killed everybody and won multiple championships. But for that year, they were bad.
Yeah.
That was Troy Aikman's rookie year, I think. And that was a fun game to watch. Well, it was fun. But little did we know how
bad it was going to be for the next years and years.
They walked the dog over the Falcons and everybody else there for a long time. By the way, I, all credit to Troy Aikman for his ability on the field. I'm not a fan of him in the booth. He seems to talk like in, I don't know, rudimentary ways, almost like a school kid would talk about something. It doesn't seem very technical, and he tells you the obvious over and over again. Like the running back, you see that running back, he got the ball, and he went through that hole, and he got 12 yards. I mean, give us something different. I mean,
Boomer Esiason. He sucked in the booth too. Oh my gosh. He looked like a dork. Or was that just me?
I don't think Tom Brady's come across too great either, for all the money they gave him. He's not horrible, but he's not great either.
No. And I'm going to tell you something. I watched the game day one on the last Georgia one where they did the sideline thing. They had the guys on the side. That was amazing.
Well, I'm going to say, and you like him or hate him, put Pat McAfee in any sports show, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
You know what? He's polarizing. He's funny.
Especially if we can get Nick Saban sitting beside him.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Just those two together, the personality clash is amazing.
Yeah, I knew you would, Cook. But with Pat McAfee, he's that guy you look at and go, "You are so stupid." But man, if you ain't funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I think about with him every time. He's that kid in school who was constantly cutting up. He wasn't worth enough. I mean, they poured a bunch of money on him and it's not working out. He'll still. I mean, he's going to have to. And they're stuck with him. And they gave him a big contract. I mean, they'll have to pay.
I mean, absolutely stuck.
Romo's. I'd still rather listen to Romo, and I was not a fan of Romo, but I'm a fan of him as an announcer. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Perk to good. I'll tell you who I like now is my favorite, and he used to annoy me so much, and to some people he still does. But I think he's sort of lost the whininess. But Chris Collinsworth on Sunday Night Football, give me him. I like him. Sorry, a little twitch in Robert's eye, but give me Chris. I like his announcing. He's old like me. Earl Campbell was a great back, and nobody had thighs like that dude.
Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw is not good on those things. I like Terry Bradshaw.
I do too.
But Terry Bradshaw, and he's lost a little bit. I understand.
Yeah, and who's the other guy that's always in there with him?
By the way, that whole crew is looking bad.
They're looking rough.
They could. I shouldn't say it, but I might as well because I've already thrown it out there. They look like they could go out to lunch with Joe Biden and nobody would question. All of them are about the same. That I don't want to say the 3-letter words, but that is one of them. And their whole halftime and pregame and halftime talent and after they look like they just came out of the old folks' home. Yeah, man, they look bad.
They do. They look.
It may be time to move on. Except one. I think there's one that could probably be okay, but 3 of them for sure are looking really bad.
Howie Long.
He's kind of towards that, but not totally.
He's not totally there.
But the 3 others there, oh my
goodness,
good Lord! I mean, it's time to move on. It's time to do something. Do a special with them or something. Yeah, 1989, but you got it. But they just look bad. I mean, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And now with all this high def TV,
now it brings out all the wrinkles.
Yeah,
come on. I mean, I keep flashing back to the '80s every time they come on with the raisins. The California. I heard it through the grapevine, and it's still. I mean, they look like they have so many wrinkles. Their faces look like the southbound end of a northbound elephant.
I love Bradshaw, and he's great for that all shucks, Southern thing. But it takes him forever to get a story out now. Then he messes up his own story.
Yeah,
he forgets where he's at. I do that too. But come on, man, it's national TV, and you're making a lot of money. I mean, come on.
Well, he gets up there and goes, well, in my house when I was growing up in a middle class family, we watched football, as you will, and it was a day, Sunday, and we watched football, and we also watched football on Monday night. But it wasn't the same day as the Sunday. It was a different day, or actually night, as you will. And come on, spit it out.
I get it, Michael, but they, it's really cringe to use my granddaughter's. It's cringe to watch. They get lost in thought. They have a hard time expressing themselves anymore.
I think he's talking about the old football games.
Oh, the old football. I'm thinking about these old football players.
Yeah, I hate watching them.
Well, he said old football players because they were old football. They were tough. These guys were. Terry Bradshaw was tough.
Yeah.
But, man, there was a time, and every great announcer.
He is.
He is, no doubt. Every great announcer, and, again, I'm going to be careful here because I'm going to anger everybody, but every iconic, and we'll even use college football as the example. There was a time, and everybody just understood it and put up with it because they were a legend. But they slipped bad. They slipped bad. The people that were beside him had to straighten out the play calls that they messed up. Touchdown! No, I'm sorry. He was tackled at the 5. Or they would say, he's at the 5. They go, he's just crossing the 20. They would always jump in there that last year or two and kind of rescue them. Yes. And all the SEC schools just about had somebody that got that way. In Georgia. Love them. We overlooked it. but it was pretty bad at the end. They had slipped so bad with their eyesight and trying to keep up with the pace of the thing, and they give them more to do anyway. And at the end, it was just they were there because they were legend, and I'm okay with it. But at some point, you have to say, it's that tough discussion. It's like, when do you take Grandpa's keys away from him because he can't drive anymore? Nobody wants to do it, but you got to do it.
Colt, you like the old games. Hey, Colt, how you doing?
Back for the attack.
Been in Africa on a retreat. Now, look, you don't go to Africa on a retreat. You go back to California for a retreat.
Hey, we were called homeboys. I like it. Homeboys, yeah.
Mitchell Moggington.
Homeboys, yeah. Welcome back, Cole. Hope you had a great time.
What part of Africa did you go to? Just gotta ask.
Well, it's a big continent,
I know, but it could be anywhere. If it went to North Africa, it could be close to Egypt. If it went to South Africa, it could be close to Come on, Joe. You almost got it. You almost got it, Joe. I was so proud of you. I'm at his house. Been here for 3 days. Yeah.
This is the third day.
Yes, he's got to go back home tomorrow. He's sad. I saw a tear go.
I'm sad of that long drive. 3 teenagers in the car.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to just tell them to put their earbuds in and have at it.
He's helping people in Kenya with diamonds. Okay.
Used to know a man from Kenya, Isaac Abure, great man of God. Isaac Abure, you're awesome. You're out there in the world doing the work of Jesus. Amen. So yeah. Big play.
You're right. It's
big play. There's an old movie called The Big Country. I love that. I never saw it for a long time and finally saw it. Gregory Peck's in it. Big, and everybody in there says, it's a big country. You get lost. And Africa is that.
Are you talking about me or Dave? I hope you're talking about Dave Cook. I know you wouldn't talk about me like that.
I think he was talking about you.
I don't think
because you was on that little.
No, I don't think so.
Whatever you were talking there, but you were trying to sound like Terry Bradshaw, but it sort of sounded like a mix between Forrest Gump and Tim Walz. I couldn't decide which way the voice was going. It never sounded like Bradshaw, but it did sound a little bit like Forrest Gump mixed in with Tim Walz. Maybe a little Pee Wee Herman too there at the end, but somewhere, not much, just a little bit.
That's not nice. You look like Tim Walz. You look like
I'm just a knucklehead.
You look like a Tim Walz and Kamala Harris. Oh no,
Congo was beautiful. You got to watch out though. Congo's got some, got some issues. But I'm glad you had a good time. Obviously, you made it back. Yeah, lots of gunfire. So that was from the guys.
Nice ears, Rob. You like my ears? Yeah, I've been growing these out for the last 54 years. I
have not seen Trump's new cut. I didn't know he got one. Did he trim it up short? Don't have the little.
He got a flat top.
Wave, he's getting ready for battle, man.
Yeah, he needs a flat top.
The movie with Terrence in it you were talking about came up after you went off the other night. Oh, okay.
Yeah. My Name is Nobody. It's a good movie. Or No One or something like that. Who are you? I'm No One.
No one.
I watched some of that too.
Just a knucklehead.
Clips out of it. Oh my gosh. That was a funny
Do
movie.
a search over there for Trump's new cut. I'm curious, man. I got my curiosity.
Okay. We're going to take off the scoreboard here.
That's okay. Notre Dame's winning. I'm just curious here what it is, Let's see here. Did you find it?
I think so. It's on YouTube.
No, we don't want to do that, but
No, I understand. You look at the intelligence.
That's not new.
That's not new. That's the same old.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Trump's hair is the thing legends are made of. Papa says he's seen it a few times. Okay. All right.
I'm not liking that very much. We gotta get down on that. Oh, not that. Images. There we go.
Okay, we're looking at it now. I know you're watching us be silent.
Yeah, we're looking.
But I was trying to think. From a distance, and I've only saw a little bit. It kind of reminds me just a little bit of that haircut that, if you want to call it that the owner of the Las Vegas Raiders has, and it's not that bad. But told Trump to stop. President.
Yes, I heard that earlier today. They were called President. That's all the Dems out there hollering that. So, they call them Dems for a reason. So, okay. What you mean, Rob? Call me Rob. Or you can call me Rob anytime. What's going on? Am I making fun of somebody's hairdo? I can't say anything about anybody's haircut. Okay, I can't. Oh, I like this look.
Everybody's had a look like that one time in their life.
Yes, at least once.
Maybe. At least once. And that look is the look of after a hard night the next morning. And if you've ever come and seen a buddy of yours and they've had a night like that and you can't help but look at them and laugh and they're like, what? Don't say that loud, but what? And their hair is matted to the side of their head. Yeah, Davis is a pumpkin pie. And that is the worst haircut on anybody I've ever seen, and I've seen some bad ones.
Yes, Elon was
a billionaire, especially a billionaire. He's got money. He can even have fake hair, but that is bad.
How can a billionaire not have nice hair?
He don't care because the girl he's got on his side, we'll leave it right there.
How come she don't care?
Because he's a billionaire. Oh, okay. Duh.
Okay.
You have your hair however you want. Just keep writing the checks. Mark Davis. Yeah.
Yep. Just keep.
I never heard it described as a pumpkin, but I've heard it bowl haircut. He probably did, to be honest. That looks fake. That's a fake picture right there.
But that it would be so great if he had a mullet. Donald Trump with a mullet. He could pull it back in a ponytail.
There was a guy that ran for mayor in Ringo. It was you gotta love America. A used car salesman, and he was a professional wrestler.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that guy?
Kenny something.
No, it ain't Kenny. I think it was Paul something.
Yeah,
Paul. He runs a used. That I loved it. Just because, you know what? It's America. Anybody can run as long as they're legally allowed. His problem was I think he wasn't living right in the area they were supposed to, and that got him. Oh, they pulled out all the stops to stop this guy.
Oh man!
But that guy, he had the long ball,
like Ric Flair.
Oh man!
He was trying to be a Ric Flair copycat, and it was great.
And it was a used car salesman. You give me anything and put used car salesman in, I'm in. It cracks me up. And there's that guy. There's that scene in True Lies where Schwarzenegger thinks that his wife is having an affair, and they follow the guy, and Tom Arnold's a lib nut, but he was great in that movie. And he goes, "This gets better all the time." Yeah. The spook is a used car salesman. Are you kidding me? And he's like, "Will you shut up?" I love that scene. Tom Arnold epitomized in that moment everything about used car salesman. I'm sorry for used car salesman, but there's a stigma there. Yeah. And it was great. I love that line because I have worked with some used car salesmen. I've helped them, and I'm telling you, it's true.
And I'm going to throw this out there too. And Dave, forgive me.
Oh, Lord.
Forgive me. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between a used car salesman and a South Georgia Baptist preacher. It's hard to tell the difference. They're both, well, let's look at it. They're both selling you something. Well, actually, the preacher's giving you something. All you got to do is take it. Well, he's not giving it to you. Jesus is. But he's selling the package. He's got to talk it up. He's got to get the package out there. It's just like selling a used car.
No.
Well, y'all look like used car salesmen.
No.
Y'all dress like them.
No.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes.
I've had people come in my streams on Sunday morning and tell me that I'm dressed very nice. So Stop. Real quick. Freedom Colored Glasses. Thank you for the follow Instagram.
Absolutely.
And I love the name, Freedom Colored Glasses. Absolutely. Freedom, United States of America. America first. MAGA.
Amen.
Yeah, he did. He did go all short hair.
Yeah.
Sometimes, Jeremy always stays short hair. Josh is back and forth, but Cook's kind of back and forth. So
I've had this dude for a while. It takes me a long while to get it just right, just like I like it.
Chris Ann, we're doing fine. How are you doing?
Yes. Hey, Chris Ann.
Sorry he took his hat off.
I put it back on.
Yeah. I didn't want you to see the back part of the head. That's what I was worried about. The front part's okay. It's the back part.
What's wrong with the back of my head?
Well, I'd let the audience judge if you're willing to show it, Freedom, yes.
I'm blinded cold. I don't think I can do it or not.
Well, you're welcome. We love everybody, regardless of what they are. They're good and bad in all races. So, yes, we love all people. We judge them individually, not judge, but on their own merits. I don't take So, yeah, sure.
Chrissy Ann, what's your question there? Looks like a pack of hot dogs. The back of my head does not look like no pack of hot dogs.
I wasn't expecting that. That was pretty good, Colt.
That's not very nice, Colt.
He needs nice lessons.
He does. There. Now, what's wrong with the back of my head? Nothing.
I can. I'm sorry we don't see that in here, but I'd be glad to, Dan Orange. I'll do that from my phone. We're trying to work to get all the streams up. We got to get more monitors up so we can see that, yes. And I apologize. But we do stream there, and I will look at that. So, yes, give me a moment.
Who are you calling old? Who are you calling old? I'm an old man, too. You got me talking about Dave.
Who are you talking about when they? Who's they? Always preface who's the they is. So, I mean, I'm 50. You think about Don Crane. Well, that, he has stepped in it, hasn't he? I mean, there's a lot of people thought he was going to be really, the government. Well, yeah, I understand. You're right. There's a lot of tie-ins to those things. And there's corruption there too. There's corruption across the world in that country as well. Oh, yeah. So, absolutely. But I'm thinking, governments are corrupt. Most governments are corrupt. And even though I support some of the things they do, I mean, there's fraud and corruption in that government. So they're definitely involved with things. This is like our intelligence services. I would say their intelligence services have done some things that we wouldn't be for. But that's just where I would put that. So that's what I can say.
All right, we've got people coming in just wanting to.
Yeah, well, you get that every once in a while. God bless you all, even if you're here for
we love to see you.
Reasons not that are nice. It's okay. That just means we're getting out there more. Yeah, we have heard of it.
Yes, man.
We're the second one that's asked us.
We've heard of Crap Talk.
God bless you too.
Yes,
absolutely. God bless you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
He blesses me every day. I walked in the store on the way down here, and I told the lady, I said, I come down here, and she said, thank you for being positive. You're the most positive customer we've had today. And I'm having connection issues at Rob's. I may have to see this when I get back to the motel. So I'll be glad to answer it if you give me time, but it's not wanting to pull up on my phone. I apologize. I'm not on his Wi-Fi, and we had trouble signing in for whatever reason.
Yeah,
and I can't. I don't have enough. I'm in the backwood. I mean, I'm way off the beaten path.
Mitchell Michael in here every day. We know he's not the stranger one. He's just letting you know.
Yeah, but we maybe it's trying to pull up. I'm trying. It's just slow.
Yeah, well, I live over here in a gully
down a dirt road. How many times do you go down a dirt road anymore?
Yeah.
So
how many have we been on today? A bunch.
Yeah. So I am trying.
And not only that, but a dead-end dirt road.
A dead-end dirt road, that's right.
With a busted-up barricade.
He always told me about it. Now I got to see it.
Yeah, my road dead ends on the creek. Yes, country life is the best, Chrissy. I'm gonna tell you something, and Dave can testify now. I live at the end of a dead end road, and I am surrounded by fields. I've got woods on one side going down to the creek and everything else. You have a good night too, Chrissy. And come back soon.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Come back anytime. Thank you.
I bet it was all dirt roads over in Africa. Yes, hot dogs cooked. You're looking like my back of my head looks like a pack of hot dogs. That was not nice. And oh,
thank you for that, Don. I maybe when I get back to the motel, but I'd be trying. But
Crispy, glad you're in here. Yeah, we're ready for Christmas, about as ready as we're gonna get, I do believe.
It's 17-3, by the way.
Oh,
Notre Dame is beating Indiana 17-3. Will you pull that card up? And I don't know if that'll help or not. The one that has our QR codes on it for.
Oh, okay.
If that's what you're looking for, I'm sorry, I'm still having trouble getting into that because again, I don't have a great connection here. That's why.
Yeah. My connection here is not the best because
Go back up. Oh, back down a little bit. I believe it's right in there, right there. So we'll pop this up, and if this helps you, you might have to stop the scroll for just a second. But there's a ways you can support us if you would like. The QR code, one is for Mammoth Nation. The other two are for us. And these are our affiliates, and this is how you can help us. And so if you'd like to do that, donate into, we appreciate it. And it all goes back into the podcast. It all goes to make things better.
Yeah.
Equipment and or other things. So we appreciate it. So give you that opportunity to look at that, and I'll answer your question more specifically when I'm able to get back to somewhere where there's Wi-Fi that I can sign into.
Yeah.
It's not Rob's fault. We just can't, for some reason, didn't sign in. He has Wi-Fi, but my own, let's just say for my carrier, I'm not on 5G right now. I might be under that point something G, it's not a 1G. It's like less than 1. So, oh, that's funny. Us old folks, there's a lot of talk. I mean, there's a lot of people have moved that way. There's only so much of it. I get it. It's a supply and demand, and that makes things only go up, and that's probably only go up. And, that there's not been able to control it like some of the other financial things. We listen to a lot of those same things, and people in our show have. We're people do it because they're trying to sell. Sometimes they'll ask us, do you know about the coming bank crash? Well, I mean, the bank, it's all corrupt. I mean, we go back to Federal Reserve. The whole thing's corrupt. It's all corrupt. We get that. And that kind of busted the bubble on some of that. So I do get that. But I'm not an expert on it or nothing like that.
See, Colt agrees with me.
More like that. But there have been, it's like a lot of things. Some people have been burned really bad about something. Some people have done good. We were talking to a guy in the stream, and he was talking about, this is out your way, Colt. He said his family come to, his grandpa in Southern California bought up a bunch of property way, way back, and they're sitting in the catbird seat. They're got all these properties worth a lot of money. Grandpa was wise. He was wise. They have lived the American dream, and I love it. Property values do not go down usually unless you're next to a monkey farm, but usually they go up. I shouldn't have said that like that, I guess.
No, you shouldn't have said that.
But
folks, I apologize. He's not feeling nice tonight. And to the sweet couple that happened to, we apologize. He did not mean that as funny.
Well, they said it themselves.
They said it themselves. I know that.
I'm just repeating what I heard.
Nice. Oh.
Sawyer Brown, I'll take that. See, Cook's always the singer at heart. Oh. Crispy, you made a lot off of that. Well, good, man. You know what? I'm always happy when I hear people have made their riches. It doesn't bother me a bit.
See, share your blessing. Colt needs some help.
Well, he does. He's in Cali. I mean, he's got to pay high taxes. And he got back from Africa, spent all his money. Well, I don't know. He's over there dealing diamonds. I don't know. Maybe he come back, loaded down.
Stones. Crypto is fake money because it can disappear really quick. What do you mean no? Oh, come on. You were blessed with it all. You need to share it with.
What do you think about the NFTs and all that? I mean, there's so much of this that I only barely scratched the surface and haven't any knowledge of. But I've read up some. But you know, I think one day we're just going to all be dealing in commodities that we have.
So,
Rob's going to trade a chicken for some ham, and a roofing for some cabbage or something. Or you garden, so you'll take the garden stuff down to the store to trade for some nails and wood that you need to build something. That's what we're going to get back to when all this crashes.
Yeah.
All that stuff's going to be gone. There's going to be a few rich people running around. That's what they're designing. And they'll just take it from you if they got to lock you up to do it. I mean, that's what they'll do. And so, yeah, what you can hold on to that they can't tax you to death or take from you is what'll count. So we'll have to trade in.
They can't take no hair away from me.
What's the old saying? You can't take blood out of a turnip, but they can take the turnip.
That's right. They can take the
They
turnip.
can.
So they'd have to take my whole head. It'd be like a bowling ball then. With flat on the back. Ka-thunk, 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 ka-thunk. I'll tell you what, Cole. No, you're supposed to say a hard time, Cole. Not that.
Thanks for all the people that streamed tonight.
Yeah, we're having fun tonight.
Great.
So
we got some likes and loves up there on top.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That is cool. Got some folks on Instagram in here. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. We've had people coming in from Kick, and we appreciate that. And we've had Twitch folks coming in their last show. Thank you so much. And I know we're a little different from what they normally see on Kick and Twitch, but you know what? There's room enough for everybody.
That's right.
We just broke in and said, here we are. So, it's like when you drive down to the store and you're looking for a parking place. There may be the front row may be filled with Lamborghinis and Corvettes and whatever else, Silverado brand new trucks, but there's room for our little 4-cylinder looking rough car that gets you from point A to point B. It parks the same way. It sits right in the same spot. There's room enough for all.
That's right. We're like a Yugo. Well, a 4-door Yugo. We'll call it a WeGo.
I understand, Colt, but we do stream there, so
yeah.
And we thank Miss Bess for working with us and gave us great prices on some stuff. We still got to get some of that loaded up.
Yes, we do.
Time and money. Well, they say time and money, time and money, time and money.
Time is money. There's the new haircut.
Okay, yeah, it's shorter over the ear,
Well, it's because he got shot.
It's not.
He didn't want the hair getting in the.
It's not bad.
It's not.
Okay. He's not as orange. It's a little more. He's got the little more elder statesman look right now. Actually, that's a good look.
Yeah.
Always love the red ties.
Chins. He's gained some chins.
Yugo's rule. I've never heard anybody say that.
Yes. No. 4-door Yugos. We go.
Worst car I ever rode in, and I rode in them a lot. Well, it'd be 2. One of them was the Pinto. Good Lord. Because I was a kid and I got shoved in the back, if you can call it a back seat.
I have not actually.
Yeah, no, back in the playoffs, it is now the Gunnar Stockton show.
Oh, nice.
Sit back and watch the show. That's all I got to say.
This is going to be awesome. I like Gunnar Stockton. Let's just see what's going to happen here. My goodness. Everybody's piled in here now. We're glad to see all y'all. Hey, while y'all are in here, y'all go ahead and jump on there and give us a like there on YouTube.
Yeah, we need that.
Yes. Yes, like and follow, y'all.
We don't know about crypto, but we know about a like on YouTube.
My goodness.
And a follow. We like that. So.
Yes, like and follow.
I told you it's going to be a different kind of show tonight. It's it's Friday night. The forces have come together. It's like matter, antimatter being robbed in the same studio.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Y'all go ahead and like and hey, y'all that's coming in, y'all like and follow there on Facebook and YouTube. We can use every bit of that.
We can. We're begging.
Yes.
It's the only time it's this beg.
But yeah,
we're not really begging.
We're actually together.
We're making an appeal. That's a better phraseology there.
Yes. So y'all smash them. But yeah, I heard that Trump wasn't real pleased with this bill that was passed today. But So, we avoided the partial government shutdown.
Yeah.
Looks like. Yeah, everybody, welcome. We're glad y'all are here.
Well, thank you, Tyrus. We don't know what drove everybody here. We didn't do anything. So if you're asking, somebody's done that in our name. If that's happened, we didn't do anything. But Cook says we're everybody Southern Fried Podcast. Cornbread Nation, yes, everybody into the Cornbread Nation. A breadhead. The vibe is that you can become part of Cornbread Nation and be a breadhead. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, hey, on Facebook there, y'all jump over to the Cornbread Nation page, join in, and be a breadhead with us.
Be a breadhead.
Love that.
Trump's a breadhead. He is. He's honorary breadhead.
Yes.
Even the new do. And if you're on YouTube, give us that follow. Come on now.
Absolutely.
I mean, I like we're only 76 on YouTube. So I think 1776 is a much better number. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
He's a mean.
Meathead. But thank you for the explosion of folks in here. And yeah, we appreciate you. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're ready for Christmas.
The NFC South. Who's going to win that?
Who asked that?
Tyrus.
Oh, Tyrus?
Tyrus Bever.
Tyrus. Okay. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this move that the Falcons have made is going to work. I had predicted this actually. If you go back, and Cook is my witness on this, on the sports show, we do a sports show, and I predicted that this was going to be the first year, but I predicted it to be an injury. It was not an injury; it was just poor play, and I predicted that Penix was going to have to come in, and he was going to rescue the team, and and we're right at that point where we got to have wins, and I believe, well, we might be garbage, but you know what? It's our garbage pile, And I believe that Kirk's going to be gone. They're going to take the hit on the money, because they ain't going to work out a trade. Probably not. But Penix is going to come in, and it's going to be great. I saw the poster board already. I said at the beginning of the year, you got Penix, and you got he's that young gun coming in. You got Drake London, you got Bijan Robinson, all these guys, and Pitts. That's what's on the poster right there. That's what's on the poster, and I believe that. So. Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good one there, Tony. Anytime you want to pop in, you pop right
Yeah,
up.
Tony, have a great night. Yeah. Thanks for dancing around. Sometimes people come in lives and, we appreciate it for whatever reason you came.
Hey, come on back and enjoy the shows.
Bryce Young will maybe, but he's got to have a team around him, man. I believe in the kid. He's a great kid. He's got great talent. He's got that look of a winner. He's been a winner his whole life, but he's got to have a team around him.
He does.
And he does not right now.
And that is sad.
We're all about getting rich. We just worry about how we get there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going good. Going good.
Hey, we're one follower away on Facebook from 300. Someone give us a follower out there.
Yeah, we need to be at 300. We got thousands in other places, but I know Facebook is different for some people. But yeah. But give us a follow. Make it 300.
Yeah.
Make it 300. You could be that person.
That's right.
Turn off your notifications. Just know that you've been at 300.
Yeah.
We got 7 minutes left in this show. 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, can you be that person? That's a challenge for you. That's a Southern Fried Podcast. Front Porch Talking Challenge. Can you be the 300?
Yes.
Help a couple of country old boys, Southern boys out.
Couple of old country boys.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. We would love to have it. Okay. Hey, and none of y'all's followed on YouTube? You knucklehead. I was getting all excited.
Well,
we'll take what we
They come in here and they say, what are these two old geezers about? And okay, we'll talk about whatever, and then we'll get out of here. So
yeah, so it'll be all right. We'll get there. We get on here, we joke and we laugh and we get up about follows and likes and subscribing and stuff. We like to see it. We're human. But you know what? That's not why we do this. It's really not.
Yeah.
We get on here, we have fun, we enjoy it. We like to be able to give back. And oh my goodness, there's Steve. Steve, I want you to know we have something very special up and coming for you.
Yes.
Yes.
I would say as early as Monday
It's going to be
morning.
epic. It's huge.
But if you can't be there Monday morning, because I think you listen, no, it'll be Monday night.
Look,
Monday night.
It will be epic. Epic.
I don't know about epic. I mean,
It's pretty darn epic.
Building it up. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But epic,
it was awesome.
Yeah, better late than never. Absolutely better late than never. Yeah.
Yes, sometimes I do put wigs on.
He does.
I do. It's laying right up there. I can go get it.
No, it doesn't help. It does not help. Yes, thank you, Cook.
Yes, Cook. I'm not overselling. No, I'm not overselling.
He has a habit of doing that.
Dude, this is not like the firearm. You will like this. This is even more amazing than the firearm joke. Or the Henry the Brown-Nosed Reindeer joke. It's better than both.
It is better than that, but I just wouldn't put, like, I don't want the big letdown. Steve be going, like, what? I watch for this?
I already got enough to buy a Corvette. What are you talking about?
Have you ever drove a Corvette? I never have. I've never actually sat in a Corvette. It's like a canoe. It just looks cool on the outside. It's like a canoe.
Canoes don't look cool on the outside.
Golly, Rob, you set the bar side. Are you saying that's like a date, You build it up. You go out with me, baby. It's going to be the greatest night of your life. And they're like, yeah. I heard that before. So.
Yeah.
We do. We drive Corvettes. Mine's called a Ford.
Why do I need another Corvette? Dude, look, let me put it to you this way. I can't even drive. Okay?
Yeah.
So, why do I need to buy a Corvette so I can sit and look at it? I already sit and look at it.
Well, if we buy the Corvette, we couldn't afford to put gas in it. So
yeah.
We're pretty broke, man.
Yeah.
No money here, man.
Hey, look.
This is not the stream that makes money off the stream. So people. There's a girl got on me one night. She said, "All of you people, you content creators, you need to send money to Western North Carolina." I said, "Listen, if you think we're making money, your side is mistaken. We are poor, but we are rich in spirit."
That's right.
I'm a poor rich man. That was a great song written by a Christian a band once, and that was a line in there. I'm a poor. My dad had talked about his dad, a poor rich man. He was poor with all the things of life, but he was rich in spirit in Jesus Christ. And so I'm very much poor. I'm thankful for what I got. I had food on the table and great family and all those things, but I am rich in spirit. Absolutely. What kind of Ford? I got a Ford Lariat.
That's one of the big old nice trucks right there. That's not the kind that you take out to cross the pasture when you go out to feed them cows. No. You hush your mouth. Oh, don't you even go there. No, sir, you shut your mouth. Colt, you know better. You know better. I know you from Cali out there, but you know better than that. Come on now.
I would say, see, Michael, I would say that
Michael,
he's a Chevy guy.
I'd say he's a Prius guy after making a comment like that. What kind of car do you drive? A Prius. Come on, Cole. Crispy unicorn. What the?
It's enough. It's enough to blow one's mind. You're like,
it really is.
You took us here. You see, when you went there where you shouldn't have went, everything went after that. That was the change in the show.
It was a while after that.
It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. You took it. Well, it took a minute. It took a minute for everything to reverberate out through the force.
What it was through the force?
Yeah, the force changed.
Like, oh no, Robert Dave are together. We got to all get on there.
Yeah, I think the word got sent out.
Yeah,
they ran up the flagpole, see what was good. No, I would like to know though. Chevrolet, cheap, Harley, efficient.
Virtually runs on luck every time. That is, we'll give you that.
That deserves to be up on the screen.
Yes. Colt, you done hurt my feelings. I don't know if I'm gonna put anything else up you say tonight. You done hurt my feelings.
Okay, Patrick, you have educated me, but that doesn't apply to us because we have not done that, and we're not in a basement. So, but I am 50 plus. Yeah.
Okay, Colt.
Thankful for it.
Colt, we're gonna try this.
Yeah, Colt, come on.
Come on, tell us what Pontiac stands for. We're gonna have to look that one up.
Oh, it must be not family friendly,
or
it might be something you don't want to look up. It might be something the government's tracking you.
Oh.
It's the Q symbol. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. He left us hanging there. I mean, come on, we got to look it up.
Yeah.
He said definitely not. Well, you've just piqued Robert's attention. That don't take much, and he's typing right now. So, but the problem is when you type something like that in, you can get all kind of definitions. So you might not get the right one. Okay, then he says it's bad. So, yeah.
Did he say it's bad?
He said don't say it out loud. So.
The Pontiac analogy joke is not family friendly in the least bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for the warning. Which means that once the show goes off, Robert's going to look this up. I'm not going to. You've told me all I need to know. See you, Cook. God bless you. We're actually over.
Yeah.
It's okay. Because closing comments is like the closing comments of the show.
Yeah, we're not going to.
It's an acronym, and I kind of figured that's where it was going. So.
Yeah, I don't need to see that. I'm gonna just X that out.
No, we're not going to look it up.
Funny. Yeah, okay. It probably is funny. I have no doubt. Colt is a funny guy. No, Crispy, I'm not going to look it up right now. I'm probably not going to look it up ever, but that's how I roll, Crispy. Now, Colt and Steve, we got some special shows coming up. Y'all haven't seen them. I think both of y'all will enjoy these. They're smart. We have, and Colt, you'll relate to some of this. We actually went to an olive farm today. So
why would Colt identify with an olive farm?
Because he's in Southern California.
Well, I understand, but that don't mean he identifies.
But the guy came from Southern California, and he was growing olives out there. And
like that, but you know how big Southern California is? Like that? Come on, man.
It can't be much bigger.
Come on, man.
Can't be much bigger than Colquitt.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
No way, man. Come on. That's like saying Colt went to Africa.
He's in Northern California. He said he went to.
Yeah, see.
We're not in North Carolina. What the? Priv, whatever. You really sound like we're from North Carolina.
I love North Carolina.
I love North Carolina.
I don't have a North Carolina accent.
Yeah, we don't have that North Carolina.
Mine is Tennessee twang. His is North Florida. He lied.
You lied about what?
Being Northern California. I think
being North California. I thought you were Southern California too. Have you seen any olive farms out there? Let's see. Let's see if I'm right or not. Just out of curiosity.
But that still has nothing to do with it. I've seen olives in the store. It doesn't give us any identifier.
What?
I pass by olives in the store all the time. That doesn't give me a connection.
Well, I use olive oil all the time. Oh, we know. We get it.
Yeah,
We know we might look but we're not. Just
admit it that your wife said you cannot get online for 2 weeks. So
yeah. Oh, that's not.
You have played too much online, and you're gonna pay attention more to me and the kids.
See.
That doesn't mean he identifies. He just sees them.
Okay.
Do you identify as an olive, Rob?
Sometimes.
There's nowhere to go with that but downhill. So downhill.
Okay, I'll X that one out.
You've already went low.
I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
It was a submarine pitch. Kent Takovi just came into the stream a few minutes ago. So,
yeah. All right, guys. Well, we thank the world of y'all. We thank y'all for liking, following, and subscribing. We're getting a lot of views tonight. We really appreciate that. It means a lot to us, and we thank you all. So y'all keep piling in, and guys watching on the replay, thank you. You identify as the pint of an olive that's laying on the ground, blistering in the sun.
Cool.
That's kind of out there. Okay.
But thank you for all being here. Even those that came in for different reasons, we'll say, we still say God bless you.
Yeah, God bless all y'all. Like, follow, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Guys, salute. This is Dave and Rob signing off from good old Colquitt, Georgia. Good night, guys.
Well, once again, it's time, my friends, for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seat. Look around, here's what I found. I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show.